Okay, perfect, everyone. So, first of all, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Maya. I'm the Senior Business Development Manager at GISMA Business School. We are a private German university, and we are among the top private universities in Germany as well. Um, I'm going to be sharing my screen with you so that you can take a look at. Is it okay to do that? To share
Of
the
course, of course.
presentation? Okay, okay. Um, And I'm sure that it's going to become more interactive in a bit, but mainly basic information that would be helpful to view. Can you please confirm that you can see my presentation?
Yes, we can, but let's do the test when you will switch some slide because we had some problems before.
That one.
It
Okay.
works.
Okay, perfect. So again, GISMA Business School, we are located in Berlin, Potsdam, Hamburg, Hanover, and London. In London, mainly, it's not going to be for your students. It's mainly executive courses, executive short courses. So agents are mainly interested in the other campuses. The reason we have Brandenburg Gate over here, it is because our campus is only actually a couple of kilometers away from it, so that you can see how beautiful the location is and how international and diverse it could get as well, especially in Berlin. It's a bit different than other cities in Germany. Personally, I'm in love with Berlin. I love it. I love how diverse, how international it is. So this is from a personal feedback. I have a video here. I'm not gonna play it right now because I'm not sure if the sound would be on or not, but it's just a simple video about our university. Let's see. So just to take a glimpse of our newest campus in Potsdam. And my virtual background is the newest campus as well. It's a very interactive campus right now. And we've been working hard on it, especially that we chose Potsdam as the newest location, because it's considered to be a bit cheaper and affordable to students than Berlin, and it's only 20 minutes away from Berlin. So I have students who are living in Potsdam right now, and they usually go to Berlin during the weekends, and it's very close to them. Yet when it comes to accommodation, it's much more flexible and easier as well, because in Berlin there's great demand but little supply. So in Potsdam, we were able to somehow fix this issue. And of course, it's a bit cheaper than than Berlin. I mentioned this before. Why study in Germany? So I've noticed that a lot of agents, they are not fully aware of the German market yet, and allow me this opportunity to highlight the key facts about Germany as a destination, because Germany has been on the rise right now, according to international education statistics and according to what happened after Brexit in the UK, and Germany being in the top destination for international students right now. Natalia, I'm not really sure if we have agents who are European agents from the European market, or from MENA, or from everywhere.
Today, it's actually from everywhere. So
okay, that's good. So because I've noticed that in other markets, Germany has been picking up momentum really fast, but for the European region, not as much as it is in different regions. So I would be happy to answer all of your questions so that you can open up to the German market and see how can you develop partnerships with us as well. Because again, Germany is considered to be the #1 English-speaking destination right now for international students. And this is due to different reasons. Of course, #1 would be the excellent job opportunities. There are a lot of job opportunities for students. They would be graduating and immediately finding a job. If I don't want to sound very, let's say, dreamy, I would say I would be more realistic. It would be that they would be able to find a job within a couple of months only in Germany. Of course, the quality of education, quality of universities. I'm going to talk more about GISMA, about our university, with all of the accreditations and everything that we have. Of course, the degrees are recognized worldwide and in Germany, and the quality of life is incredible. I know that the weather could get a bit cloudy compared to other countries and destinations, but of course, it's not Italy, it's not Spain, but yet it is on fast forward. Germany is on a very, very fast pace right now. Cost of living. So approximately the student must expect to have at least 800 euros per month, let's say 700, sometimes, yeah, 650, 700 euros per month. So that would be reasonable. And of course, when it comes to the cost of living, it is considered, as you can see here in the chat, that look at how New York is much more than Berlin, is higher in percentage, Tokyo, Hong Kong, London, 49% more than Berlin, Dubai, Paris. So it's still reasonable as a cost of living, but of course we need to have that amount of money. Why study at GISMA? GISMA, it was founded in 1999. By the way, guys, we are not only a business school anymore, we became a Hochschule, which means a University of Applied Sciences. So we expanded our portfolio to be able to offer technology programs, mainly like our program, which is artificial intelligence and digital business. So it's not ideal to say we are only a business school right now, although we do focus mainly on business programs. Of course, for agents who are recruiting international students from different markets other than the European market, the number one selling point for Germany would be the 18-month job-seeking visa. So after graduation from a German university, the student would be able to stay legally in Germany for 18 months. And again, within a couple of months, let's say 5 to 6, 7 months, they would be able to find a job afterwards. Now, other than that, of course, we do have all of the accreditation programs and recognition, and I'm going to talk about this in details in the upcoming slide. We do have mainly, look, guys, we do not get into the QS ranking, just like other universities, because German private universities, they tend to have a different approach. They are more interested in the practical approach of it rather than just the rankings and the public universities in Germany. It's a different approach. So private universities would be providing students with a practical experience. This is what really matters for them. And what really matters, again, I usually highlight this for my agents and students, that please take a look at the accreditation programs, which we have. FIBA accreditation, AMBA accreditation, all of those, we have them. So this puts the university in a very good position, yet we do not get into the QS ranking, the general ranking. Whenever you Google, let's say, what is the ranking for GISMA Business School? And right now, in our modern world of international education, students, the number one choice or factors should focus on, again, the degree being accredited and recognized, the career services that are offered by the university, the international experience which the university offers, and the diversity, of course, and the program. So this is how the student must be choosing the university they're going for. This is where we are located on the map. We call Potsdam and Berlin the twin cities. We have Hamburg, Hanover, again, mainly Hanover for language programs, because we do offer German language program. And London, we have the corporate training campus for us. Again, our newest campus in Potsdam. We do offer, so mainly what's really important for you to know, that we do offer our programs fully in English language. And I've noticed again that students are a bit scared from the German market because they think that they need to know German and to be fluent. No, this is not the case. Fully offered in English language. And we do have another program, which is another model, and I'm going to talk about in a minute, where students would be learning German language with us and then getting into a public university afterwards to study in Germany. And this is for students who are, number one, not able to afford our private tuition fees. Two, for those who are interested mainly in engineering programs, medical programs, which we do not offer either. So we will guide them to the other program, to the third model. Going back to the typical full degree programs, GISMA University of Applied Sciences, Hochschule, we do offer 2 bachelor programs. We mainly focused on international business management, and for students who would like to specialize in business, let's say in marketing, management, HR, we do offer that on a master level. And for those who are interested in the technology program, we advise them to go for the data science, artificial intelligence, and digital business program, because this is the most, it's the modern major right now of computer science, software engineering. It is specialized. And Germany is considered to be the hub of technology right now and startups. For master, we do offer those which you see on the slide right now. For the tuition fees, approximately bachelor program, it's going to be 9,500 euros per year. And we would gladly offer 25% scholarship on the full program, not just on the first year, because some universities offer just on the first year scholarship. So the program would become 7,875 euros per year. Per semester, that would be broken down into 3,500 euros per semester, which is still considered affordable to the German market. For the master program, we do offer approximately, the programs would start or would range between 12,000 euros per year up to 18,000 euros per year, depending on the program and the type of model. We do also offer 20% scholarship. So that is, let's say if the program was 15,000 euros per year, it becomes 12,500 euros per year. And our programs, they should be for 1 year only, or we do have other programs for 2 years, depending on the background of the student. We do also have partner programs, which is another model. These degrees, they are offered by top universities in the UK. So we brought the UK education to Germany by offering Kingston University's degrees, which is a British university, and the University of Law. So students will get the degree under the name of those universities, a British university, and then on the transcript, it would state that the campus was Germany and GISMA, our university, and they would get all post-graduation eligibility requirements, everything. So they would get, even if it was a British degree, they would get the 18-month job-seeking visa, just like a regular German degree. We are also partners with Grenoble. Grenoble, it's a French university, and it's considered to be among the highest ranked universities worldwide, especially in business programs. And we are among the 2% partners with Grenoble to be able to deliver their program in Germany. So this is, again, gives us more accreditation and more recognition in Germany and worldwide. As you can see, those are mainly on the master level. So finance, marketing, strategy, data science. We do have all of those programs. For the GISMA language school, this is the model which I told you about. So we do have 3 programs. The first one, which is the University Pathway Program. If the student is not eligible for entering a public university, because depending on the curriculum, I'm not going to overwhelm you with information right now, but some students, they do not have access to public universities. So we would support them with that. General German program, we do offer German language from A1 up to C1. Medical German, this is a very nice program which is recently launched right now. They would study German language from A1 up to C1, in addition to test preparation and specialized medical German. So the language program would be mainly focusing on the medical sector. This is for students who are interested in nursing, medicine, psychology, and all of that. Admissions criteria, which is the typical criteria every university asks for: copy of passport, transcripts, diploma. Application process, there's a separate application process for each university. So later on, whenever we develop our partnership, we would be able to guide you through the process. Career opportunities, we talked about this, career services as well, accommodation, visa support, and we are representing GISMA all over the world. So we would be happy to support you. Now, if I personally did the partnership with you, even if you are recruiting students from all over the world, I would be able to support you with that. So mainly that's it.
Okay, thank you, Maya. It was useful information, and we're going to move on to the questions right now. Okay, so the first one is, can someone apply directly or must go through your GUS portal?
You are familiar with the GUS portal. Okay, so actually we do have two strategies for application process. The first one would be our agent portal, which is called GUS Gateway. And then you would even have access. So let's put this into perspective. GISMA is under a global university systems, and under it we have, let's say, 10 or 12 universities. So if you signed up to the GUS Gateway portal, you would be able to even develop partnerships with different universities in Canada and in the UK and in Germany. So those, we all belong under one group, but of course each university is a separate entity. Yes, it's through GUS Gateway, and other programs, it would be a separate application portal.
All right. The next one is, can you please repeat fees, amount, and commission structure?
So mainly for the fees, for the bachelor, it's gonna be, let me see if I can share my screen with you here, it would be easy.
From what I remember, bachelor was 9,500 euros.
Yes.
For each year, and you are providing with 25% from the whole program, which means in general the whole program. Yeah, so the whole bachelor degree is going to be 28,500 euros, but with this kind of promotion, you will pay 7,125 euros less. So it's going to be like around 20,000 euros for the whole bachelor degree.
You're the math person. You've done a great job. I can never do that on spot. Okay, so yes, that's correct. And here I wanted to show you, and we always provide our agents with all the needed documentation and support. So yes, bachelor program, let's say it's going to be 10,500 with 25% scholarship, 7,875 euros per year. And depending on the master program, remember, if it was our own program, or if it was the British program or the French program, of course, given that, let's say, Grenoble, which is the French university, it has a high ranking, the tuition fees would be more than the regular master program. So the range, again, would be between 15,500 euros per year. With 20% scholarship, it's going to be 12,400. So the minimum, the least master program tuition fees would start from 12,000 approximately, and it could reach up to 15,000, 16, 17, depending on the program. For example, mainly global MBA programs, they are usually much more expensive at every university.
All right, thank you. The next one is, do you allow students to work while they're studying?
Yes, definitely. Germany offers them, of course, the eligibility to work for 20 hours per week as a part-time job if they are students. So yes, they are able to do that.
All right. What are the academic grades and English language requirements for an admission?
Yeah, so it depends on every program because sometimes, let's say, some programs, they would require more English documentation, English proficiency. But for us, for the Hochschule, we are very flexible right now. We do accept even a document from the school stating that the student studied in English language. It shouldn't be more than 2 years probably. Same goes for the bachelor programs. They can provide us with a document unless we asked for specific information. For example, the program offered by the University of Law, which is the British degree, they usually have either their own testing or they accept IELTS or TOEFL. And then students will go through an admissions interview as well, English interview. So I would say let's keep this till the future on a case-by-case option because I don't want to overwhelm you with the more information right now. It really depends on the program.
All right.
But generally, it's the general rule. Of course, ideally, if they have IELTS or TOEFL, this would be perfect. If not, we could make an exception for certain programs for some students.
Okay. Right. The next one, can you send the PowerPoint presentation to the agents? I think we will be able to share it to the agency, so it's not going to be the problem.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. The next one, sorry, but you didn't mention the commission to the agents. Can you speak on this one?
Yeah, commission to the agents. Now, I know that this is a business partnership, and I know that it's ideal to know the percentages and all of that, but I wouldn't be able to provide with accurate response right now, because again, the agent has to go through a screening process before we sign an agreement with them. However, I always push for that for my agents, definitely, because we would like to cooperate with you guys. But at a later stage, we would share a contract with you. Approximately, it could be 15% up to 20%, depending on the program. For the language program, we do have a higher percentage. So it really depends. And all of this would be mentioned in the contract. And we would be able to negotiate this at a later stage as well. But the answer would be 15 up to 20%.
So it's like 15 to 20 range. If the language course is going to be from 20.
Yes, that's correct. And it depends again on the number of students, because we have two different contracts. So that the more active the agent is, the better percentage the agent would get. We do have it like that, of course.
Okay. Can a student apply to do just a German language course?
Yes, definitely. Regular German language course, of course, we can offer that.
Okay. What is the next common intake?
Now we have multiple intakes, and again, it depends on the program. We do have 4 intakes per year. We are flexible with that. For the language program, it is happening monthly, depending on the level, if it was A1, A2, B1, but it's definitely happening regularly. So again, it depends on the program, because it depends on when and when not. So mainly we have January, we have April, we have September, we have October. So we have multiple intakes throughout the semester.
So you have more than 2 intakes per each year. Okay. Is commission is paid on all of the fees or not?
Yeah, so by the way, guys, the moment the student pays the full tuition fees, and by the way, we do offer installment plans. So it's not only a full payment. We do offer installment plans for students, and whenever you send a student, you can claim the commission. And yes.
Okay. The next one, can you please share the eligibility criteria for an admission?
Eligibility for some. Is this the question for someone who completed A-level?
I think it's a very broad question, because it will depend on the program, basically speaking. I think, look, we will share the presentation that Maya has. You will find all the information, and also will be able to contact Maya to get information on a specific program.
But I'll be able to just answer something in general as well for academic entry requirements. Generally, we do accept high school certificates from all over the world. When it comes to international baccalaureate, when it comes to British system, American system, all of that, it could get a bit complicated in Germany. So for example, I can see a question about A-levels. In Germany, as a requirement, we do ask for 3 A-levels, 1 AS. So again, we can get deeper into that, into academic requirements.
All right. The next one is that tuition fees would be in advance or post visa?
So first of all, we would request a deposit payment, which is approximately either 1,000 or 2,000 euros approximately, to be able to provide the student with the enrollment letters for the visa. And after that, we could also offer an installment plan for students. So there would be a schedule of payments as well, up to 3, 4, 5 installments.
All right. And the question that is the last at the moment, is there any language program for the beginners?
Yep, it starts from A1. So A1, A2, up to C1, which is the most.
So you have the full range of the language programs and.
Yep, and we have test preparation as well in Germany, so that the program is certified.
Okay. Is academic gap acceptable? If yes, up what extent?
It really depends how big it is, but for the university, of course, we do accept every single student when it comes to gaps. We don't really look into this, but it really depends on the embassy situation in your home country. If sometimes Germany and other destinations, they are afraid of immigration issues and all of that. So this is why it's preferable that there isn't a huge gap unless they are able to prove why is this gap. And this is the embassy situation. It's not the university.
All right. And I would have a question from myself. So basically, if the student graduates, the student has 18 months from the moment he graduated to find job, and he's legally in the country. Yes. So there is no need to apply for anything else, like I don't know, maybe some time permit. So basically, student graduated and he finds and he's looking for the job. Is the university helping with looking for the job?
When it comes to the residence permit and your question, the student would get the visa, then they would reach Germany, and then they would apply for the student residence permit. So this is one. Two, for the job-seeking visa, it will be transferred to a job-seeking visa, which is 18 months. And after that, if they were able to find a job, to secure a contract, it would the journey towards the citizenship would start from here. So getting a work permit and then working their application through the passport and the citizenship, the German citizenship. It takes approximately 5 years, depending on the background and portfolio. When it comes to career services, we do have our career services office. Students have to be aware that in any university, I don't think the career service office would be able to, let's say, provide students with careers, but they would provide them with career opportunities so that we don't set the expectation high or the standard. Usually career services department, they share opportunities, they provide workshops, they do all of that to maintain, to provide the student with a good portfolio, work and academic portfolio. But we are not definitely able to secure jobs for students because the student has to go through an interview process and through the regular recruitment process.
All right. Look, I think we are out of the questions. We will share your contact, of course, to all the agencies that are present. I will only mention to the agencies, please leave your email in the chat. We're going to be sending summaries on those, along with the presentations that Maya has conducted. And we also, okay, we still have 2 questions. Okay. Visa ratio for South Asia region of your college?
Honestly, I'm looking after MENA region and Southern Europe along with Turkey. So when it comes to South Asia, I would need to connect you with my colleague, and we would be able to answer this question because I'm not handling that type of that type of market.
Okay, how we can take application assessment services?
What do you mean application assessment? I didn't get the question.
Don't ask me. I don't know. Okay, look, dear agencies, the email of Maya was shared. It will be shared. If you have any questions, Maya is registered on the platform. Their profile is active and they have the contact information. So thank you for attending. All of the questions will be answered, and have a good day, a good day, Maya.
Thank you very much for providing us with this opportunity. And you all know how much I like to be working with you and cooperating with professional people like you. And please, agents, feel free to get in touch with me. I think I shared my Calendly link so that we can book meetings and we can talk into details about GISMA partnerships. And have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you, Maya, for joining us.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.